Morning, everybody. It's back to essays again. I can't wait for these things to be over. Yeah, well, they need to be over by Wednesday. Today's Monday. I need to spend today, tomorrow, and Wednesday doing them, and then they need posted by 6 o'clock, first class. Stewie, what do you want? You want a smack in the head? Get down. Right. Get down. So I've moved on from the Gaga essay. I've just to tidy it up a wee bit. There's like the conclusion needs done, and there's a couple of other wee thoughts I want to throw into it as well. But I've moved on to my second essay, which is the longer one now, and it is taking a model of practical theological reflection worked through an issue in your ministry. So I picked the idea of our boys' ministry and how it's a bit of a struggle for us at Bandside. And when I was going through the stats, I looked up our church database and pulled off all the information for young people aged 11 to 18 who are connected with our church through church membership on the database. Now, there's lots of other young people involved in organisations and things who aren't necessarily members of our church, or there's lots of other young people connected in various different ways whose families aren't necessarily members of the church, if you know what I mean. Or maybe the children haven't been baptised in our church, so they're not on our database. So, I mean, it's a bit of a flaw, but it's a rough guideline, really. For 11 to 18-year-olds, there are 84 young people altogether, right? 42 of which are female and 42 of which are male. That freaked me out that it was right down the middle, you know. So out of the 42 females, 29 of them would be actively involved in organisations and regular attenders of things. Out of the 42 guys, only 9 of them are regularly and actively involved in organisations that we have for young people, which just breaks my heart and just makes it feel more real. I mean, I know there is a real lack of guys around in our youth ministry and stuff, and people have commented on the vlog saying, where are the guys? Most of the time they are there, they're just playing football in the other hole, you know. But it just makes it more real whenever I see the statistics like that. So anyway, and then the other thing was yesterday, because we did the movie night, one of the guys was texting me yesterday asking, are Ben and Amy coming? Are Ben and Amy coming? Now, Ben isn't one of our leaders, he's Amy's fiance, and he would come along sometimes with Amy when she comes to lead. We've only got 3 leaders in our youth fellowship, myself, Amy and Betsy, and so we're all female, and I've always felt there's a real lack of male leadership there. We need some men to get alongside these guys. So it just made it more real yesterday whenever this kid was saying, is Ben coming, pretty much. I mean, I'm sure he would have loved Amy to be there too, but the real question behind that question was, is Ben coming? So turned out Ben wasn't coming, but it just breaks my heart that you know, there he is, just longing for some. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna get on with this essay. It's made it more emotional now to try and write, which probably hasn't helped, along with the pressure and the blah blah. Anyway, right, okay, the quicker I get these things done, the quicker I can like clear my desk and tidy it of all these books that I've just invaded, and also sort out the mess that has appeared since Rob did this with his desk. So that makes me look like a midget now, doesn't it? With my head just at like the same level as the... Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get on with this now. Well, I just sent out an invite on Twitter and on Facebook to anyone who wanted to come and make me lunch, and nobody replied. Well, I didn't expect anyone to reply. So now I am being ever so healthy, and making some super noodles. Yo, it's probably steaming up the camera right now. Yeah. Oh, you're very steamy. Ooh, steamy windows. Oh, let's try and sort that out. Is that better? Can you see now? Yeah, sorry. It's like being in the sauna for a minute there. Woo, it's hot in here. See the state of this? Stewie, what are you doing? I love looking out the window. I don't know what it is. Oh, did you fall? Don't you jump, Sheldon? I looked out the window and spotted, like, there are loads of cars out the back. Like, there's a car park for a church behind us. Would you stop and chill out, the two of you? And so there's loads of cars in the car park. And so I wondered what was going on, and I had a look. It's a funeral. Pretty big one by the looks of it. And, like, there's cars, like, all the way, like, loads of cars. I think this is the most cars I've ever seen here. I'm not telling you where. Right, Stewie, get in. Come on, move. I doubt that you can hear that over the noise of these two dogs just eating grass and whacking their tails around it. Two of them are goats. But in the field behind me, there's like a whole pile of sheep, and all I can hear is bah, 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 bah. Oh. I don't know why they're so talkative today. Is that nice? Can I not feed you enough grass in our garden? No? Okay, I set myself the limit today, or the goal of getting to 2,000 words. Now I had about 600 done already, so I'm at the point where it's maybe around 1,700. I have about another 300 to go, and I'm on my way out for a meeting. So yeah, anyway, I'll come back and I want to try and get those words done before I go to bed tonight, and then tomorrow I'll get up, try and get another 1,500 words done. And then, oh, thank you. I'm almost running over your dog, that's not good. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to finish up the Gaga essay and the other essay. So I think I've set myself those targets, those goals. We can do it, it's achievable. The end is in sight, and then they'll be posted on Wednesday. And on Thursday, I'll be able to relax. And, and on Thursday as well, I have my physio appointments. Oh dear. I'll probably have built up enough tension and stuff by then with all the stress of trying to get this stuff done. Oh dear.